welcome to Ollivanders. Give me just a moment. I'm using one of those newfangled magic pens that writes for me, and I'm just about finished with this document. It's a purchase order for some test wands for Hogwarts, so I have to get it in by this evening. There we are. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Now, what can I help you with today? Oh, so your first one, then. Oh, that's terrific. Now, do you have any particular model in mind? Well, you know what I say. I think the wand chooses you more than you choose the wand. So, what I like to do usually for people who haven't owned a wand before is show you some of our most popular and then some of our most unusual as well, and see which one kind of gravitates toward you. How does that sound? Terrific. I have them all in the display case right here. And I'll just point them out to you, and then we can see which one. Usually, there'll be different signs when the wand is the right one for you. Sometimes it will glow. Sometimes it will move ever so slightly. And sometimes it will just pop right out of the glass and make a dash for your hand. So, and those are, in rare circumstances. But we'll just look for the one that... seems to fit your hand like the proverbial glove. So, the first one I'd like to show you here is that one. It is made of oak, a very basic wand. The inner core is a golden rod. It's slightly enchanted. Usually when a wizard or witch gets the wand, they will do the enchanting themselves, cast any sort of spell or whatever the case may be on the wand itself, just for protection purposes, that kind of thing. But this one is slightly enchanted. Already with a basic protection spell, yeah. So this is a great one for someone who's, like yourself maybe, who's never owned a wand before and isn't quite sure how to do the kind of the safeguarding spell, but wants to have it from the very get-go, yeah. It's a lovely wand, yeah. It's nicely sanded. It has a nice varnish on it. It's a very, very decent wand, especially for starters. Then we have this one. This one is, I think, a very beautiful basic wand. It's made of walnut. Yes, from the walnut trees, of course, not the walnut shells. And it has an inner core of raven's feather. So it's more of a kind of more of a dark magic wand, so it's very adept at placing curses, maybe banishing spells of a more negative nature, anything to do with mischief and mayhem in small doses. But it does kind of serve its purpose in a kind of a light or white magic practitioner. Yeah, exactly. So aesthetic-wise, it's absolutely gorgeous. It has a nice polished finish again. Has a little tinge of red paint to it, which gives it a more of a scarlet hue, which I think is lovely. This one right here is made out of elm, and it has a phoenix feather center, which is quite rare, because as you know, have you been to the magical Menagerie yet? Okay, they are quite rare, so I don't think they've had one there in quite a while. So, and I've only seen one 3 times in my life, and I'm in my 40s. So, am I in my 40s? Maybe in my 30s. Oh, I forget. The days pass so quickly, don't they? So this one is great if you're going to be doing kind of resurrection type of magic, even healing spells. So this is great for someone who maybe is a medical practitioner or a nurse, something of that nature. I know that one of the head physicians over at St. Mungo's, they also have a wand similar to this one. It's not the exact wand because, as you know, no two wands are alike. This one has a beautiful black finish on it, which I absolutely love. I think it gives it a more elegant look and feel. This one right here, yes, it is beautiful, isn't it? It's a nice periwinkle color. It's actually made of glass, which you won't find much of here. Usually it's wood, various types of wood, but this one is hand-blown glass. And the center is water, and it's actually water taken from the lake, or the loch rather, just outside of Hogwarts. So it is magical water, has various magical properties. This one is absolutely ideally suited for someone who's going to be doing a great deal of water-based magic. So, for instance, if you are trying to conjure up water creatures, or maybe take control of the mermaid population to help you in endeavor, whatever the case may be. This might be a great wand. Anything water. Trying to think of any other use. Well, conjuring water up, of course. If you want to be able to breathe underwater, this will help you do that. And of course, all these wands, they can be bent to your every whim, so to speak. So you'll be able to do all these different spells on every wand, but some of them excel in different areas and give you a little bit of that extra magical potency that you may be looking for. So this next one here is made out of pine, and in the center of it is actually dried hemlock and rose petals, and I believe a little bit of jasmine thrown in there for good measure. They're all dried and magically preserved, but the wand will still give off that fragrance, particularly from the jasmine and the roses, of course, and it's just intoxicating. This wand is great for someone who is more of a romantic practitioner and wants something to cast a great deal of love spells or coupling spells, matchmaking, enchantments, charming different items so that they attract love, essentially. I have sold only one or two of these since I've been here, but both people, I believe it's two people, have come back to me very satisfied with it and said it helped them greatly in their magical pursuits. So, yeah. The one that you see there, it is actually a lava wand, so it is made entirely out of volcanic lava that has been hardened, of course, and polished to produce that nice sheen. And inside of it is liquid fire. Of course, this has to do with fire magic, so you'll be able to create sparks more readily, even control fire and flame. And it's really a great tool for someone who is going to be out in the wilderness quite a bit and needs to be able to ensure their own safety from wildfires, things like that, and be able to start a fire within a second, split second actually. And really it controls the element of fire very well, very effectively. Let's see what else here. Oh, if you're looking for something that deals more with botanical magic, I do have this wand here. It is made out of oak, and in the center is a twisted ivy and just a dash of rose petal oil. So it's great for if you're trying to do more herbal-based spells, or if you need a bit of a green thumb, anything like that. I know, for instance, that Professor Sprout, she owns something very similar to this. I believe that hers doesn't have rose petal oil. I think it's lavender in the middle of it, but yeah, in the center, exactly. So it's just a great wand for that. Now, let's see here. Are any of them catching your eye so far? You know, I think I'm getting a little bit of an inkling that this next one might be the one that's ideally suited for you. Yeah, follow me over here. We're going to go to this counter right here. This is kind of my specialty counter, and there's actually two that I am debating about for you in particular, and I'd like to show them to you if you don't mind. Okay. This one is made out of birch, and it has a core of liquid garnet. Yeah. And shards of sapphire as well, so it's a little bit more expensive than some of the others just because of the materials that have been used in the construction of it. This one leans more toward the side of good magic, definitely. And it allows the bearer to shield themselves from dark magic, curses. It provides a great deal of protection. It also allows you to counteract that with altruism and optimism, things like that. So it's a very good, well-natured wand. This one, next to it, is again made of hand-blown glass, and you can see right through it. To the core of it has, yes, those are actually dragon tears. So they produce that kind of mild glowing effect. And it's an absolutely breathtaking wand in terms of the visuals of it. But it's also very powerful, and it does lean more toward dark magic, of course. So this one pretty much does the exact opposite of the wand I just showed you. So it will be able to kind of shield you against good magic that might threaten to derail your powers, and will help you to project feelings of bitterness, negativity, things of that sort, yeah. Now, did either one of those kind of catch your eye? I thought so. Okay. And which one was? Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I was a little on the fence about them, but to be honest, I was leaning more toward the other one, but I'm glad that you found your perfect wand. Now, will you be taking this with you right now, or would you like me to have it sent over to the Gringotts vault? Oh yes, everyone has a Gringotts vault here. You have signed up for one, correct? Okay, good. So, you want to take it now? No, that's perfectly fine. I'll go ahead and get it all ready for you. And I know that your wand was covered under your package because you must be one of the tourists, because I've never seen you here before. Okay. No, I'm not a psychic or fortune teller whatsoever. I'm just very, not intuitive, observant. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so I know you're going to love this wand. Just take good care of it. Make sure you keep it polished, and it will definitely take care of you in return.